Hey guys, it's Matt from TDM Style here, back with another review for you, and today I'm going to be taking a look at two different products from the men's hair and grooming company called Maapilim. So Maapilim is a pretty new company, having launched in 2015, and they actually started out in Tel Aviv, Israel, and now they've also got another pretty massive distributor here in the US. So they actually have two different websites, one for their Israeli customers and one for their US customers, so I'll link them both in the description box down below. Now their line includes some hair care essentials like shampoo, conditioner, shower soap, a couple of styling products, as well as some beard grooming essentials like beard oils and things of that nature. And their whole thing is that their products all contain essential oils and minerals and other goodies from regions near the Mediterranean Sea. So I've got two things to look at today. I have their shower soap here, and I also have their hair paste. So let's get started. Taking a look at the packaging first, we can see that the hair paste comes in this 5-ounce aluminum tin with this sort of goldish color and off-white labeling. On the lid, we've got the name of the product as well as the scent. So here we have bergamot and cardamom, the instructions, the amount of product, and it also says that it contains essential oils. Around the side label, we've got hair paste for a matte finish, water-based, contains essential oils, and a medium hold. As we turn the tin around, we can see that it is not tested on animals, and then we've got the entire list of ingredients. Taking a look at the soap next, we can see that it comes in this 8.4-ounce brown bottle, again with the off-white labeling. And as we turn this to the side, we can see the instructions there, and then around the back, we've got the list of ingredients. So I do like the packaging on the bottle. I like that sort of brown and white look. I'm not a massive fan of the gold color of the hair paste tin, but I do like that you get 5 ounces of product in there. So let's take a quick look at the ingredients, and we'll go for the hair paste first. So we can see that it is definitely water-based, and it does have some emulsifying chemicals and things first, and it does contain methylparaben, so that's just something to be aware of if that's a thing that you're concerned about. As we continue down the list, you can start to see all kinds of different essential oils and things, so I think that it's going to be very nourishing for the hair. Taking a look at the shower soap next, again, obviously this is water-based, and this has all kinds of good oils in it. So, I mean, we've got sunflower seed oil, sweet almond oil, linseed oil, rosemary leaf oil, sage leaf extract, jojoba oil, tea tree oil, so all kinds of stuff that's going to be very moisturizing and good for your skin. Moving next into scent, and as I mentioned, the hair paste is a bergamot and cardamom scent, and man, you really get that cardamom up front. I mean, I could even smell it when I first opened the box, and it does smell great, but just be aware that it is a pretty strong scent. I mean, you get that cardamom punch right up front, but as you're working it into the hair and things, it does give way to that sweet citrus of the bergamot. So I really quite like this scent, although it is something to be aware of that it does seem to stick around for quite some time as well. Now the soap is scented as simple red grapefruit, and you do definitely get that citrusy note in there, but in complete contrast to the hair paste, this is very subtle, nice and light, so you get that smell as you're lathering it and working it in, but it doesn't stick around for very long. Alright, moving next into the performance type of categories, and we'll start again with the hair paste. So when you crack into the jar, you're going to see this very light, fluffy looking white paste, and it does definitely have the look and feel of a traditional paste, but this stuff is unbelievably lightweight. I mean, it scoops out of the jar like a cloud. I don't think I've ever used a product that feels quite as light as this. It almost feels like a mousse, to be honest. It's kind of weird. But as you break it down in the hands, you do definitely feel the tackiness of a paste. But the nice thing is that it doesn't have really any tug or pull or anything. It applies very easily to damp hair, and it applies pretty easily to dry hair as well. Although I've noticed for me, I think because my hair is so thick and this stuff does have kind of a volumizing effect, that if I try to put it into dry hair, it has kind of the same effect that the Carter Fortify has on me, where it feels a little bit tangly. So for me, I found that this works best as a pre-styler, worked into damp hair before blow drying. It does definitely have a medium hold, so it's not anything crazy, but it is going to give you a super matte, just very natural look. And so basically it's going to look like you've got absolutely nothing in your hair, but you will have the added control of a medium hold product. So I think that this would be particularly well suited for those of you who might have thinner or finer hair types, because it is so lightweight and it is volumizing, so you can get a pretty good result. Moving next onto the soap, and now I've been using this basically as a body wash in the shower, and so when you're using this in the morning, the refreshing kind of citrusy smell is kind of nice, helps wake you up a little bit. It does lather up nicely, especially if you use some type of sponge like a loofah or one of these things, whatever these are called. And what I've noticed is that it does make my skin feel very clean, but not at all dry. So that's just a really nice thing in a soap. It doesn't make your skin feel taut or overly clean. And it does have kind of a softer finish because of all those essential oils in there. All right, so finally, let's talk about prices. And now I'm going to be discussing the prices on the US website. So the first thing to note is that right now the US distributor is only shipping inside of the US. So sorry to folks across the pond. Now the paste comes in at $22 for 5 ounces, and the soap, if you get it in the 8.4 ounce bottle that I've got here, that comes in at $19, or if you want to go for the 16.9 ounce bottle, that comes in at $33. As far as shipping is concerned, they use standard USPS rates, so that's going to vary depending on the weight and where you live, but shipping is free on all orders over $45. One thing I did notice on their website that I really liked is that they have a 30-day hassle-free return policy, so if you order some of these products and they don't work for you or you're not satisfied for some reason, you can send them back and get your money back. All right, so overall thoughts. I really quite like the soap. It is a very nice body wash. I think the price might be a little bit steep on this, but a little does go a long way. So even though this is only 8.4 ounces, this is probably going to last me several months. The hair paste I don't think was the best choice for my personal hair type. As I mentioned, I think that this is more well suited for people with finer hair, but I do really like using it as a pre-styler, so I'm definitely going to continue to use it for that. I'm kind of now wishing that I went with the hair cream instead of this, but that's okay. It's just something to try for the future. In terms of the products in general, I really like their scents. I think they all seem to be very fresh and clean. I like the direction that they have with all the essential oils and kind of Mediterranean ingredients. And as I mentioned, some of their products do have a paraben or a sulfate here or there, but take that for what you will. For me, I found like in the soap, there is a sulfate in there, but all those essential oils kind of balance out the drying effect of that, so it wasn't a huge bother for me. And overall, I think they've just got some nice quality products that are worth checking out. That does it for this review, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, please do so to keep up with all that upcoming content. And as always, thanks so much for coming by and watching, and we'll see you at the next one.